This video was created by VinylicPuma of VinylicPumaGaming. Hey guys, I'm going to have a Q&A next video. Please be sure to leave a question if you want to participate. Alright guys, so last time I went over some of the best ammo types for Fallout 4's Revamped Survival Mode Difficulty. Now, there are some ammo types that I didn't include, like 45 caliber, 38 caliber, and 5.56. Now, for the most part, these three ammo types are good, so if you do decide to use them, I would say that you really can't go wrong. Now, however, today we will be going over what I think are the worst ammo types in Fallout 4's Revamped Survival Mode. Now, like last time, I will be evaluating these guns or these ammo types both on a ammo quantity per pound and primarily a total damage expenditure per pound basis. Now, to reiterate from last time, ammo quantity per pound is the number of bullets you can carry per pound, and total damage expenditure per pound is the amount of damage you deal provided you consume 1 pound of ammo. These will be the top 6 worst ammo types for Fallout 4's Revamped Survival Mode, starting now. Number 6, 50 caliber. So those of you that have been watching me for a while now know that I am not a huge fan of 50 caliber ammunition or 50 caliber bolt action weapons. Now, I have another reason not to like 50 caliber ammo, as each 50 caliber bullet weighs exactly 0.075 pounds. This should give you a ammo quantity per pound value of roughly 13 bullets, which is a rounded down value. So you can carry about 13 bullets per pound. Assuming you're getting 59 to 64 damage per shot with 50 caliber compatible weapons, you can expect a total damage expenditure per pound value of anywhere between 767 to 832. This means if you fire 13 50 caliber bullets, you should expect to deal about 767 to 832 damage. I guess on the one hand, you could argue that this is a good ammo type to use at like really early levels. However, the damage scaling on fully upgraded 50 caliber compatible weapons, let's just be honest here, it's horrible. Even still, I would recommend that you use a fully upgraded 50 caliber hunting or sniper rifle to get the most damage per shot. Number 5, shotgun shells. This entry might be a surprise for a lot of people. Now, on the one hand, I'm not really sure why Bethesda did what they did, because the weight of a shotgun shell kind of destroys shotgun's viability for survival mode, at least in my opinion. Shotgun shells weigh exactly 1/10 of a pound, and that will give us an ammo quantity per pound value of 10 shotgun shells per pound. Now, assuming you're getting anywhere from 45 to 84 damage per shot with either the double barrel shotgun or combat shotgun, you can expect a total damage expenditure per pound value of anywhere between 450 to 840 damage. This means if you fire 10 shotgun shells, you should deal 450 to 840 damage, provided you never miss. Now, like I said, the biggest contributing factor to this being a bad ammo type is the actual weight of a shotgun shell. Now, if shotgun shells weighed half of what they currently do, so that would be 0.050 pounds, which would be a 20th of a pound if I got that math right, that would actually bring your total damage expenditure values to 800 to 1,680. What's interesting about those hypothetical numbers that I just cited to you is that that would actually be more in line with a lot of the other ammo types in the game that are available to the player. Now, obviously, if you are going to use a shotgun shell, the ideal weapon is going to be a fully upgraded, non-automatic combat shotgun. Number 4, railway spikes. What was once the best ballistic ammo type available to the player in Fallout 4 has become one of the worst ammo types for the player to use. Now, like shotgun shells, this is mostly because of the inherent weight of a railway spike, which is exactly 1/5 of a pound. That means that you will get an ammo quantity per pound value of exactly 5 railway spikes per pound. Assuming you're getting 100 damage per shot between both the base and fully upgraded versions of the railway rifle, that should give you a total damage expenditure per pound value of just 500. That means if you shoot 1 pound of rail spikes at enemies and never miss, you should deal 500 damage. Now again, the high weight on these really makes them impractical to use unless you only intend to use the railway rifle exclusively. Depending on whether you have a rifleman or commando build, I would recommend the non-automatic or automatic receivers respectively. Number 3. Cannonballs. So now we're going to start getting into guns that just have extremely heavy ammo for the amount of damage that they deal. Cannonballs weigh exactly 1 pound, so our ammo quantity per pound value is pretty easy to calculate at just 1 pound. That's also going to make calculating our total damage expenditure per pound value extremely easy to calculate, as both the damage per shot value and the total damage expenditure values are exactly the same at just 108 damage. Now, this is a shame, honestly, as the Broadsider is essentially a poor man's missile launcher, or if you think about it and you use some of the cut content mods, is basically a poor man's Fat Man. Hopefully, Bethesda will put some of the cut upgrades for the Broadsider back into the game so we could get more damage per pound out of our cannonballs. Until then, your best option is really going to be the fully upgraded Broadsider. Number 2, the Mini Nuke. If you notice this video's thumbnail, the Mini Nuke was in it. That's because the Mini Nuke is one of the worst ammo types by its weight. Now, despite the high damage of the Fat Man launchers, Mini Nukes themselves weigh an astounding 12 pounds per Mini Nuke. This would give us an ammo quantity per pound value of less than 1, which is going to be roughly 0.083 Mini Nukes per pound. Now, assuming you have the base model of the Fat Man launcher, which can deal 468 damage, this should bring our total damage expenditure per pound value to exactly 39 damage per pound. This means if you fire 1 pound of Mini Nuke ammo, you're only dealing 39 damage. Let's just be real here and say that this is a horrible amount of damage per pound, and most of this has to do with the weight of the Mini Nuke itself. Now, I will be fair here and say that the Fat Man is pretty much a one-hit kill weapon, so it's not necessarily the end of the world if you decide to use the Fat Man launcher. If you do plan on using a Mini Nuke and the Mini Nuke ammo in general, again, if you do plan on using a Mini Nuke, I recommend that you go with the base model Fat Man launcher, as that's going to give you better range than the Merv launcher. And the worst of them all, number 1, missiles. The missile launcher is arguably more impractical than the Fat Man launcher. Like the Mini Nuke and Cannonball, this is because of the weight of a missile, which is 7 pounds. This gives us an ammo quantity per pound value of roughly 0.143 missiles per pound, which, keep in mind, that is a rounded up value. Now, provided you're dealing 150 damage per missile fired, you can expect a total damage expenditure per pound value of roughly 21.43. This means if you fired 1/7 of a missile, you can expect to deal 21 damage. Now, like with the Fat Man, this is a terrible amount of damage relative to the ammo's weight. While I can be somewhat confident that a Fat Man can kill an enemy in one hit, the missile launcher might not be able to. That said, if you do want to use a missile launcher, your ideal option is going to be the fully upgraded missile launcher with a targeting computer. Just keep in mind, one magazine with the quad barrel weighs 28 pounds. Anyway guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up this particular video. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like. Also, as far as the Q&A goes, we're either going to be doing that on May 3rd, which will be this Tuesday, or May 4th, which will be this Wednesday. So be looking forward to that. I just kind of want to see if there are any announcements for Fallout 4 that come out. So that's why it may be either one of those days. But anyway, guys, again, if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like. Take care, and I'll see y'all next time.